Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. You've noticed the music is cut out. It seems like whenever it's nighttime, at least in the Wheel Clan, yeah, the music just stops. Probably because the basic music's the fight music, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, aside from the initial, chamber music sting. So yeah, those are lesser Gowraths. And up there, we've got greater Gowraths. Yay. And they do indeed hurt a lot. Not bad. And obviously, dog just needs to look at people and then they die. Yeah, could you make some of those healing salves? That'd be great. And a Feralock, which, is even bigger and nastier. Yay, fun. At this point, I realized I'm down to 42 bullets. And we get a level up, which is pretty cool overall. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to increase charisma or intelligence, but the fact that I really would like a looking glass rifle tells me I should probably increase my intelligence to the 15, which is, the minimum required. Some sheet metal, all sorts of other stuff. At this point, I realized going in and out to constantly grab and drop off gear is remarkably stupid and time-consuming, so I think this is the last time I do this. I think this is not recorded, today, so I have to peer into the mind of a madman a few days ago. And yes, or Golems again. Well, we are a higher level, but yeah, this isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna end well for anybody. And then we've got a new spider, Hell Creeper. That sounds nice. 30.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Big guy is out of fatigue points, so 12 rounds. I think at that point I might have finally noticed that I'm out of bullets. And there's a bunch more stuff down here, so time to pull out the sword, which isn't great because my character is not trained in sword play at all. Well, a little bit, but not enough. Yep, so I finally have stopped... the mithril sheet. Thing I was looking for Broadwick's gun. And more bullets. Of course, they all come in packs of 10, which is pretty much about good for one round of shooting. Because I can shoot 3 times... Okay, it's a little more. You can shoot 3 times for 2 bullets apiece, so that's 6 rounds. So, yeah, 10 does not get that far. And, yep, we've got all these ore golems who are, of course, going to break every single weapon that comes against them, including the really powerful broadsword that Chukka has. Yeah. And yeah, Broadsword of Baltair is down to 85 of 120. Magic Staff is really not doing all that good. Harrow's doing okay, but, you know, it's new. And yeah, her Balanced Sword is doing just dandy. But yeah, I think about this time I'm thinking, yeah, I should go and get all of my stuff sort of repaired and all that stuff. And that turns out to be a big mistake, because, yeah, so... Yeah, you would think if you went to a shop to get stuff repaired, it would be always done by someone who knew what they were doing. Yeah, that's very much not the case. Yeah, the person I got to try to repair all of these pretty much broke them more than he repaired them by, like, a lot. So, yeah, I had to kind of restart and all that sort of fun stuff and not enjoy life, because, yeah, sometimes the game is like that. But anyway, backtracking back to my my dump chest. Which I suppose, theoretically, I could just find any dungeon and turn that into my quote-unquote home with a dump chest in it. Might be a good idea. At this point, I decide to build Bronwyn's gun, because why not? And it does 1 to 4 with 1 to 8 fatigue points, range of 10, fire damage 1 to 25, fuel 2. So yeah, it's essentially a little flamethrower. But yeah, could be useful, could not be. We aren't exactly sure yet. But yeah, at this point I'm like, I really need to, like, you know, get rid of some of this stuff. Turns out this is very much a bad thing to do. Yeah, you can put stuff into your hotbar, but it has to be at least touching your inventory at one point. But yeah, so at this point I'm like, I need to head out and do some stuff. Okay, good. And yeah, jump cut to here. So on the bright side, yeah, Chukka has at least not harmed his broadsword quite as much as he did before, but...
How can I help you?
You know, things aren't looking all that great. So at this point I try to figure out various disposable or remanufacturable weapons that people could use, such as, say, the balance swords or the featherweight axes. Because, I mean, those I can easily replace with Magus, because that's stuff that he can do. So, yep, get ready the power axe, put away the broadsword, because, yeah. And get ready some pure ores and some iron and steel so I can make more pure ore. And yeah, that should be enough to get ready for...
How can I help you?
The rest of this. And yep, he definitely prefers the power axe over Haro, which... I mean, I guess I understand, but at the same time, it kind of is annoying. Could you make that? And could you make me one of those? Thank you. I wish I had some, you know, oak axe handles and stuff, but I don't.
How can I help you?
So at this point, yeah, it's handing off all of these goods to various people. Luckily, I think at this point, yeah, it's not like I need to give Jaina anything interesting, and Virgil should be fine. I'd rather him not use his magic staff. I wish I could tell him not to engage, but yeah, it does feel like, unlike the Fallout games, you don't have as much control of your companions, and you have next to no control of your companions in Fallout 1 and 2. So if you've got next to no, here you've got no control over your companions, which is super annoying. Luckily, my character can recover from poison relatively easily. That being said, getting punched in the face is still not fun. Manage to hit, you damage your weapon. Don't manage to hit, well, you don't get to deal any damage. And thank you, Virgil, for making sure Dog doesn't die. That would be very, very nice. And here my party kind of gets me stuck, so I decide, let's heal Dog, which is good because Dog then immediately got smacked. Luckily, since Dog does not have a technological or magical affiliation, all of the spells Virgil casts on him are all coming out roses. And I think that's everybody. And yeah, these tiny little fire spiders, which are really hard to notice. Yeah, remember that gate to later, because that's the quote-unquote secret room the other guy dug out. I don't think it's really called a secret room if it's, you know, covered with bars. It's more of like a secure, possibly, room. And yeah, no surprise, the green feral lock can poison you. No surprises there. And unfortunately, Jaina, like Chukka earlier, just keeps throwing healing salves on me no matter how barely injured I am. That is definitely something that is really annoying in this game. I wish I could set it so that unless I'm at like 50% health, they don't waste healing potions on me. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, that's not the way it's done, Alyssa. Yeah. Luckily, even despite my technological affinity, every once in a while, if I'm doing poor enough, Virgil will try to heal me magically. And Burno Wars. Well, these look pleasant. They're not pleasant. They're not pleasant at all. And they summon fire elementals. Yay! Fire elementals.
I've been seriously hurt, madam. Please help me.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing at all. We don't want Virgil to die. I wish they would go after the person that summoned the fire elemental rather than the fire elemental, because as soon as the summoner dies, the summoned goes away, but you can't always get what you want. Luckily, everyone here is doing okay-ish. Emphasis on the ish. Oh, so much ish. And yeah, I was hoping I could rest for like an hour so Virgil could recover his stamina, but nope. All the fatigue for you. Anyway, that's another video.